this is Arlene again, the artist of the plant drawings for the Gratitude Blooming card deck. We are spending some time this month of November to focus on 4 themes selected by the Gratitude Blooming team members. Last week, Belinda inspired some stories about the first card of the deck, the Anemone, and its theme of forgiveness. By chance, in the second week, we will jump all the way to the last card of the deck with Anka's pick, the Rose, and the theme of grace. As a bit of trivia, the last 3 cards of the deck, the Protea and its theme of courage, Chamomile and its theme of patience, and the Rose and its theme of grace, were added after the original release of the card deck. The drawing of this rose for the theme of grace was made while I was immersed reading the poetry of Philip Whalen, a beat poet in San Francisco, who was also involved with the Zen Center here in the city. In particular, the lines, "All of me that there is makes a shadow," from his poem The Inspection of the Mind in June, caught my attention while the summer roses were in full bloom in my garden. While drawing a rose and its intricate petals, I was thinking about how each petal, so perfect, casts its own unique shadow, which is in part what makes a blooming rose so alluring. It made me wonder about the delicate balance between grace and shadow, for me captured in those lines of poetry. All of me that there is makes a shadow. One cannot exist without the other, but somehow in our own lives, it's always easier to notice the shadow. What if the shadows we see and notice could be like a constant reminder of the grace that makes up each of our lives? It's like our rise into grace requires a leap of faith, a desire to believe or remember it in the face of all the uncertainties we experience in our lives. It is a nice reminder from the last card, isn't it? Can you see why we needed to add it? Thanks again for listening, and stay tuned for 2 more stories coming later this month. How a delphinium inspired the theme of infinite possibility, and how a bouquet of flowers reminded us to celebrate life and each other.